Hi boys and girls, for social studies today you will need this weekly studies magazine, or Studies Weekly magazine. It's week 20 this week, and it says, what is a region on the front? We're going to be talking about places called regions today. Pause me to go grab this, and as soon as you're back, push play, and we will get started. So what is a region? Regions are places with the same physical or human characteristics. That means the land is similar, okay? Maybe the temperature in the air is similar. Regions help us learn about our country, okay? Certain things are good for different parts of the country, and today we'll learn about some of those regions. When we open up our magazine today, we have in the middle here a map of the United States. Remember, the United States is our country that we live in, or they call the USA, or you might call it America. Okay, so here is our country. Remember, we live in the state of Michigan. Michigan is here. Okay, it's that little state that looks like a mitten. We live in Michigan. Okay, notice Michigan is this light yellow color, so it has this region, and we'll get to this region here in a moment. Let's start over here with the other side of the country, those two purple states called the Northwest region. The Northwest region of the United States has rivers, lakes, and waterfalls. There are mountains and forests. This region gets rain and snow. Okay, it's a lot going on. They have mountains, they have forests. Look, take a look at the picture of the waterfall that they have. That is a big waterfall. And then we have this orange section. This is the West region. The West region of the United States has rivers and waterfalls, so just like the Northwest region. However, there are mountains and canyons. Canyons, like mountains, are those big, tall, hilly places. Canyons are the opposite. Canyons go down into the ground. They're almost like deep, deep holes in the ground. There's a picture of a canyon in this picture here. There are deserts, so it's hot, right? And places where it rains and snows. So it is really hot and dry, but there are places where it'll rain and it'll snow sometimes. This region has beaches and water. Okay, let's go over to the other side now. We have this dark orange section. This dark orange section is going to be even hotter than this west region. This is the Southwest region. The Southwest region is very dry, so not as much rain, not as much snow, sometimes no rain or no snow for a long period of time. Most of this region is a desert. This region has mountains and hills. It also has flatlands called plains. Plains means it's a flat space. So you can see in this picture it's kind of really flat for a while, and then all of a sudden you see the mountains in the background. That's the Southwest region. It's hot and it's dry and has a lot of desert. Now we get to that light yellow region where we are in Michigan. This is called the Midwest region. The Midwest region has cold winters and hot summers, right? It gets nice and warm in the summertime, then it turns into winter and it's really cold and it snows, right? But our land, it is mostly flat. Okay, not a lot of mountains around here. There's some hills, but not very many mountains. The Midwest region is good for farming. So because it's pretty flat, that's why you see a lot of farms and things around the areas that we live in. It's good for it. So, start thinking. Do any of these regions sound like a cool place to go see? Although you've already seen the Midwest region, there might be a different one that you're interested in. There are two more. We're going to be reading about this light blue region on the back and this green region. Okay, so this is what we're going to read about here when we turn to the back of our magazine. We have the Southeast region. That's the green part. Okay, This whole green part here. You'll see there's a state a lot of you probably know about that's nice and warm and sunny a lot of the year. Florida, the skinny one down here at the bottom. Southeast region. The southeast region is near the ocean. This region is hot and wet. It has mountains and rivers. Okay. And then there's the northeast region. Wow. So this one looks pretty tropical. I see palm trees. The northeast region I see water, just like I do in the southeast region. But let's see what's different. The northeast region is near the ocean. So both near the ocean. But this region has hot summers and snowy winters. The southeast region didn't have snowy winters. It's still pretty warm down there. The northeast region is kind of like us in the Midwest. They have hot summers, but then it gets really cold and snowy in the winter. It also has mountains and lakes. Okay, so you can see some of those mountains on the landscape in the background there, and a very beautiful picture. So, you all live in the Midwest region in Michigan, okay? What you can do is you could maybe look at the map with a family member. If you have traveled to different states in the country, you can take a peek and ask them, well, what states have we been to? What regions have we been to? If you've ever taken a trip maybe out west, or maybe you've gone to like New York out east, or maybe you've gone south to Tennessee or Alabama or Florida. Okay? Think about the place you live, but also think about any places that you visited. And if you don't know, ask a grown-up. They can maybe show you on the map, and you can see what regions you've been to in the country. All right, that's all going to tie into our seesaw activity. So think about it and head over to Seesaw so that you can finish.